Good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. Should I just say welcome back to those of you who have been part of this earlier today? This is Mayegun Live. Please take your time if you haven't done that already. Take your time to read the caption of this broadcast, the description of this broadcast. Like it. Share it. Invite your friends and invite your not so friendly friends. I'm talking about your frenemies. Tell everybody that cares to listen that Mayegun is back. Mayegun today. It should be an interesting night or an interesting evening for us all. And I want to see how I can wrap this up in the next 120 minutes. So that I can open the line for everyone who wants to contribute tonight. Tell everybody. Thank you. So, good morning to you once again, or should I just say welcome back to the Temple of Truth tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit away from the Edo election, the Edo charade. I have said this many times on Mayegun's Diary Political, and a lot of you have agreed with me as well in the past. It is not about those who cast the vote. Their charade in Nigeria is not about who votes or who did not vote. It is mostly about the people that they claim will count the vote that matter. The people that will announce the vote or the results, they are the most important people. And according to Nigeria way, these are the people that are mostly bribed, strategically positioned to decide who is the winner. You see, the people that will count your vote are the ones that will tell you who is winning and who is not. But so far, so good. From what I have gathered myself, it seems that this fight is between APC, Egbekegbe, and PDP, people destroying people. Labour Party, they are nowhere to be found. I put something up on Mayegun's Diary Political this afternoon. I said, Apata, which invited the likes of Peter Obi and all the Labour Party stalwarts to their rallies, is one of the candidates that I actually monitored his campaign. The guy that was everywhere in Edo State, including the riverine areas of Edo. Unfortunately, when their results started popping up, Baba, I just they see 2, Labour Party 2, APC 40, PDP 80, APC 120, PDP 90, Labour Party 1. What the heck? Were those people who were attending the Olumide Akpata's campaign, is it that they didn't have voters card in Abi? This is what they told you then, that the result has been written. And by the time the announcement is made, a lot of you will kind of be so down, in shock. But we will come back to that of Edo at a point. I do have my own evidence here. They don't load them all. Here you get. They have started loading the results. In fact, the loading of the result on the result sheets that I have seen so far, I am not sure if they totally complement that result they uploaded on IREF. But we pick up few. Accredited voters people that were accredited to vote. In some places, the total number of votes cast for APC, they are more than the accredited voters. And the result is still out there as APC winning here and PDP winning there, but we will come back to that. So tonight, we are starting with the diarrhea of the mouth from Tinubu, Kolu, yesterday. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, Kolu had a meeting. It's not a meeting, it's just like a check on, just checking on you, kind of. Inside the Old Rock, where the supposed former National Assembly members, led by Ken Unamani, met with Tinubu, and I don't know what the meeting was all about. Maybe not solidarity, maybe not condolence, no idea. But they were there. These were the old expired politicians who still kind of get relevance in a society that is so backward, which APC, Egbe is running in that contraption called Nigeria. So yesterday, I don't know what they told him. Then Tinubu, as usual, opened his diarrhea mouth. The druggie started spewing nonsense, as usual. So tonight, I have a copy of that diatribe, the diarrhea of the mouth, from Tinubu. The first part of it, please. Tinubu said the era of pepper soup, free pepper soup, is gone. That he knows that people are hungry. So the thing is that it is not his intention to make you hungry. And if you are hungry and angry, well, it's because you should rather be asking the former governments in Nigeria, what did they do with your oil money? But I do have an answer though, right? As corrupt as the past governments were, right? They were able to pay subsidy. People were, the inflation in the country was lower, okay? Unemployment in the country was lower. Poverty rate in the country was lower. The value of the naira was a little bit higher. And on and on like that. So Kolu is asking that you should go and ask all the past government what they did with your money, including that of Bokwari. But according to him, he said, he is not here to make money. I am not looking for money. I am here to work. So I think we should hear what you have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to warn you ahead, okay? So that you do not listen to this drug addict, this druggie, in a way as if to say you are listening to somebody who is sane, is an insane person. By the way, I just thought I should warn you ahead, okay? This is the vegetable in charge of the contraption called Nigeria. Bismillah.
Present and in the past. It's a great honor for me to have you here as one of you in the past, now, and in the future. Thank you for the encouragement and what you meant to this country. The complex legislative activities that you've been through, the Constitution review and interpretation by various courts sometimes can be very, very interesting. But to me, nation building is what you are doing, regardless of party differences of the past and difficulty of the present. You still believe in me and what we all plan for this country. I thank you very much. No one would do it better than us. Having traveled the world, I see developed countries done it themselves with collaboration, inclusiveness, and financial structure. Yes, there's hardship, but how did we get here? What did we do when we had very high production? We neglected our communities. We neglected the goose that lays the golden egg. We forget to even give them common, decent standard of living. We forget to educate our children. Go around and look at the schools. Ramshackle. Education environment must be decent enough for people to want to learn. We can complain from now till eternity that the school enrollment is low. Did we even do anything to encourage that education process? We must ask ourselves, it's a matter of conscience. Imagine how you get here. If you get here by road, how many roads in your community are passable? Infrastructure deficit, capital spending, financial regulation not followed. I think many of you will come a long way. And all I can promise is do the best. People are complaining now of petroleum prices. First of all, we must have fuel security. Yes, we have fuel in the ground. Do we have the capacity to bring it up to even before we revive, before we distribute? Have we examined alternative source of energy with all that the world has given to us?
For fuck's sake, man. That is the supposed president of Nigeria asking questions like, so in the last 15 months, man, I don't even know where to start from. Like, how many schools has he built? How many children has been returned back to school? You have made their parents poorer. Your policies have made them poorer. Children are not back in school. They are not feeding well. He's asking questions as if to say it is a campaign or is not the one, your president. We should ask conscience, our conscience. Like, I don't even know where to start from without me kind of sounding off. Right? But that's the way he speaks all the time, like a 3-year-old tata. In 15 months, it took the inflation of Nigeria from 22% to over 40%. That's the official one. The number of out-of-school children has now increased by over 3 million. That's been nice, generous. By the time this term comes to an end, you probably will have more than 6 million added to over 18 million out-of-school children before this guy. How many roads has he constructed in your communities? What about electricity to power your industries? How many megawatts of electricity has he generated for you in the last 15 months? What about the devaluation of your money? A dollar was 710 naira, courtesy of another Akudaya that he also helped bring to power. Muhammadu Buhari, when these Olori Brukus came on as the government in Nigeria, a dollar to naira was 150 naira to a dollar. Official rate, 199 naira to a dollar. Black market. Those are the two exchanges you have. In a space of 9 years, they've taken a dollar to 1,690 naira. A liter of petroleum, when before these criminals came in, the refineries in Nigeria were working at 40% capacity. 9 years after that, there is no single refinery working in Nigeria. What the hell is he talking about? That's why I'm like, I don't know how to kind of like, respond to that without sounding, like I'm so mad, right? But it's called, and if I happen to be somebody who told you not to take him serious for the sake of your own mental health, don't try to want to kind of like respond, then I think I should listen to my own advice too. But here is the other part. He said people are hungry because you devalued the naira, you floated the naira, you weary. You floated the naira, crashed the economy. Then you increased importation of fuel, more subsidy. You removed subsidy, but you claim to remove subsidy. When Buhari, your friend, was paying over 420 billion naira every month, then you told everybody that you've removed it. A liter of petroleum jumped to 1,100, 1,200 naira per liter. Now you are paying over nearly 1 trillion naira for subsidy every month, see. But you are still hiding it. You know what? I'm just going to play the other parts and we can move on from this.
Given to us. I'm glad of your encouragement. And I can assure you, I didn't come to look for money and exploit the situation. I came to work. I asked for the votes. And they gave it to me. Here we are. Many of you can still write few pages of history of democracy in Nigeria. And I like what you are doing. Encouraging the country. You are the one to make the clear interpretation of where we are, how we are, educate our people. Imagine when I resumed, I said, the subsidy was gone. There was no subsidy in the budget handed over to me. I can't be creative and look for magic lamp to create a budget. And ever since, we maintain that position. You know, from several millions of liters, now we are down to 30-something. We are knowing through consumption of how much we are taking. We are not here, and we should not be here. And I know you are not one of them, the smugglers. Look at the prices across the country. Cameroon, look at it. Mali, check. Burkina Faso, check. Check Niger. Check the Benin Republic together. Check the prices. And we are not able to equip our hospitals, able to build new classrooms. If we are spending this money, not few people are spending it on ourselves, I believe we will get better return and happiness and development program if we invest it in our infrastructure. To some extent that we are now afraid to even borrow to invest. I need your collaboration. Look at us. Agriculture, that is the main thing. People say, oh, we are hungry. Yes, I understand that. But we cannot just take a free bowl. We must work hard. We've sustained 25 years of democracy this year. We don't want to keep the people hungry and angry. But we say, be patient. There is no free beer parlor anymore. We will retool and rebuild the Nigerian economy. I assure you, with your cooperation. I thank you very, very much.
Nuisance lele.
What is she Nigeria? Could anybody make any sense of all the jargons, the incoherent blabber that is actually talking? Could you make any sense of it? See, I think I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? I do not want my brain to sort of a little bit, depreciate, trying to kind of, no. I'm going to try to avoid that. What the hell? Like you watching that, how do you even feel? Even you, the Abobaku, bad idiot, a bad start. How do you feel that is the person that is in charge of your contraption, Nigeria? Hey. Obasanjo just said these people should be in jail, and I agree.
What is the character of the people that are in government? With all due respect, most of them should be behind the bar. And that is the truth. Most of them should be.
An old man, older than Tinubu. What the hell is actually really wrong with it? No, we'll just leave joke apart. Let's even just leave other things. Would you say this Tinubu is well, even you with the support him? Obasanjo is over 80 and he can still speak and you will understand what he's saying. He can still put his thought together and you can still hear him to the point that you can easily just criticize whatever he says that you don't agree. What can you actually really pinpoint in what Tinubu is saying? This is an over 80, I think Obasanjo is about 85 or so. And you can still talk and you can hear him. You can hear him clearly. Kí ló ṣe Tinubu? Kí ló wrong pẹ̀lú Tinubu, for God's sake? But that's how he talks. So I don't know, maybe it's the drug. I don't know if it's the dementia, or he is actually such a stupid person that doesn't even have any, because I don't understand.
What is the character of the people that are in government? With all due respect, most of them should be behind the bar. And that is the truth.
of them should be behind the bar. Some should even be in the gallows. Now, if these are the people that are ruling us, then what do you expect? It doesn't